ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back once again. It is your boy Duffer Josh, and today we are back with some more BeamNG.Drive. Now, they have released a huge update, and this includes many things such as game sounds. Now, before we were just listening to the same dull engine sound, which got very boring. Yes, but now we have some pretty cool sounds. So we're just going to turn this truck off for a second. And we're going to stay dead quiet. Listen to that. We have sound. Which doesn't sound like a standard sound, that's for sure. And it sounds awesome, but not that. It's on most cars. Most or all cars that Bugbear released, I believe. Which sounds and makes the game so much more different. Not only that, can you listen? Right, so if I turn the truck off, you hear the birds and the wildlife in the jungle. Yes, there is a whole new world out there of sounds. So now we're going to have a look at some more cars. We're going to slowly make our way through the cars and see what the different sounds are like. So first of all, we need to go over, we're going to go to the Roadster Sport package, which is just there. I'm going to go with the manual version, and we're going to replace obviously the van because we don't need the van, we've done that. So first of all, we'll turn the car off and start it up. Oh yes, now that is a sound. That is one hell of a noise. That's what it's all about, guys. Look at that. Slapping it all about, tanking it about, you know. And not only that, if you remember before, guys, when you sort of got up to a top speed in this game, it did nothing but lag. Well, now, the game has no lag at top speed, especially on collisions as well. So we'll get ourselves a high-speed collision going on here in a second. Boom. No frame drops at all. And this car's going to still drive perfectly after that collision with the tree. But as you can tell, listen to that. It sounds amazing. It's really going to be doing a lot more on BeamNG, especially with this massive new update. Really pulls you in, just wants you to make you play it lots more. Now, this car is pretty mangled, but it's actually driving quite okay. So we're going to get another high-speed collision going on here in just a second. I'm going to try and get a tree head on. There we go. Is that actually still driving, or is it just rolling down the hill? That's just rolling down the hill. Even got the little shuffle down going on there, which sounds awesome. So right now we'll move over to the next car, which is going to be not the Mercedes but the Burnside Special. Now obviously we've got the mods installed. I've actually dragged these in rather than install them, so it's a little bit harder to deinstall. Now we're going to go with, should we go with the drag car? Yeah, we'll go with the drag car. Why not? We're going to replace current vehicle. And there we go. So once again, we're going to turn the engine off and fire it up. Now that sounds like a drag car. Let's see how well it performs. Wow, it's getting the front wheel up on me and absolutely everything just there. You see that? Wow, it's definitely got the speed. It's definitely not got no steering whatsoever. Yep, he's going to hit them tree stumps. Ooh. Yeah, that's killed the drag cars for sure. Alright, let's just reset that back into game. Try and find ourselves a straight bit of road. Alright, let's try and get a bit of in-car sound. So we're just going to turn it off. So we're in neutral. Start it up. It's even got the airflow as well, which sounds awesome. And that's killed that. this car has literally no steering, so on these country back roads it is completely useless. Let's get a real high speed collision going over this hill. Boom! Yep, that is definitely completely ran that off. There's no engine in the car, but it's still revving. The engine is actually laying on the floor down there. Still revving on. Still revving his nuts off. Right, so okay, that's that car done. Let's just take a look through here and see what else we've got. So I'm trying to figure out which are original BeamNG cars and which aren't. So we need to go for the Type LS for what I believe. So we're going to replace that. Even this has a sound. That actually sounds quite nice. Sounds a bit pants at the beginning. As you open it up, really sort of screams at you. Even got the shuffle down. Well, where's the next gear? Right there. And it sort of quietens off. Not only that, guys, can you realise, right, so if I go to the front of the car, you get the engine noise as well. Go to the back, you get like the actual exhaust note as well. That's pretty cool. So yeah, as you can tell, there are many cars with engine sounds. Now I'm just going to scroll through and sort of pick out a few now. If not, we're going to be here forever going through them all. So this one sort of sounds like 2JZ or 1JZ, whichever one it is. I'm not all clued up on the Jap engines. But here we go. So we're just going to park it. I'm going to turn the engine off. I'm going to start it up. That is a noise. One hell of a noise. Sounds awesome. Electric stability control is that? Just keep flickering on and off. It's well annoying. Go on, tree! Boom. I don't know why that engine is still running, honestly. Well, that car is definitely wrapped around that tree. Let's go for another car. Now, this is one of my favourites just because of the pure, the tone of the car goes with everything about it. Just sounds like it's so mean, just wants to tear its engine out. Just need to recover this. No, that's not gonna work, is it? Oops, didn't mean to do that. Hopefully if we clone it, we'll, there we go. And we'll just leave the other one in there. Listen to that. Absolutely amazing. That noise is unreal. And that's how you write it off. Oh, it's still got drive. But even when you nurse it, here the turbos kick in, or the superchargers, one of the two. Oh, there's a gas station and there's a tree. Still got drive, is it? I'm surprised, very surprised. This car, unreal. Just sounds so amazing. Just want to tear about in it like a little yobbo. Oh! Did you see that suspension in this car? Just gonna rewind out of there. We'll see what other cars we've got. Not only that, you can now attach cars together. I want to say you can attach cars together. You can, the nodes on the car, you can use them to connect stuff. So for example, we'll pull one of these out. We'll just pull out, say that one for example. We'll spawn a new one. Now this is amazing, this sound. Now I'm just going to park that there. Now we've just got one in the tree. And we've got this one here. I'm just going to pull this up. Just around here. Then we press control and this brings all these little things up on this car. Now what you can do is you can attach that and that together. Now just looking at it doesn't look like it's done anything, but now if I jump back in this, no, it's not going to do it. Hang on. Maybe, did I have the handbrake on? Oh, it's pulled the bumper off, that may be why. We'll just make our way back once it stops running away, and we'll just connect it back up via the bumper. No, don't run away. Reverse it back up again. There we go. No, stop taking the handbrake off. There we go. Just connect it from there to there. Hold the middle button. Now them two nodes are now coupled, which still didn't do it. Just keeps pulling the bumpers and that off. Now we've actually got all the bumpers off, we might be able to do it. So I'm just going to connect to this chassis rail, what looks like the chassis rail. Here we go, we can actually tow a car even though it hasn't got a tow bar. And it actually does like the full suspension change and everything, which makes it look pretty damn cool. So if you have got a car, you want to get back and you don't want a trailer, just tow it like this. What the hell, this car's running as well. Like it's driving. Not only that, when we go for a crash, that car's going to follow straight in behind us. Just like that, so it looks like it's just followed that car in. And then you've always got this car to then pull off of it. Like an absolute yobbo. He's just torn away like nothing's happened. See how fast we can get before crashing it. 160, can we get 170? Yes. Now for the 180 mark. No, I don't think we're going to do it. Yes, we hit 180. Oh my god. Wow. That was one hell of an impact right there. Wow. Still got drive. That's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Right. So that is a few of that. Obviously there is a few more which I'm going to do in another episode. But we have got tracks that you can randomize completely, and it just gives you a random track basically. I haven't tried it yet, that's why I'm not doing a video on it, but I've tried these different bits and pieces, and I thought it was quite interesting. But I'm sure we'll see all the sounds once we actually play the game properly and bringing out different videos. You'll all hear them. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for lots more BeamNG. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like as well. Anyway guys, I'm Duffer Josh. Peace out.